Hi, and welcome to LabLINK. This video is intended to help a new user register for a LabLINK account, explain the steps that are required for this user account to be unlocked, and then once unlocked, show how to log in and configure your account for things such as system alerts and notifications. To begin, please navigate to the LabLINK server page that will be provided by your IT team. In my specific case here, this is the address that I'm typing in now. And as I come here, I'm going to see that I've got some username and passwords that are pre-filled out for me based upon previous accounts. But what I want to do here is at the lower right hand corner, I want to click the Register Here button. Okay, I'll then be provided a drop-down menu, and depending upon your IT infrastructure, there may be more than one account option, and you want to make sure that you get guidance from your IT administrative team to know which account login type to use. So I will select LabLINK here. Then I simply just need to give a first and last name, and then provide a password and confirm it. And then I want to just click the Create LabLINK User button. Okay, and as I do that, it's going to tell me that my account has been created, and you will be notified by a system administrator when your account is active. So right now, if I attempt to log in using this account that I just registered, you'll notice that it mentions that the authentication succeeded, but that the LabLINK user account is locked, and to please contact a lab manager or system administrator for help. At this point, a system administrator or a lab manager has now unlocked my account for me, and I'm able to log in. Now they've assigned a user role for me as a test engineer. So as I log in here, we'll notice that I do have access to some of the modules inside of LabLINK, but not all of them. For example, there's a setup module that as a test engineer, I do not have privileges to access that specific module. Now to set up your account for alerts and notifications, you want to go to the upper right hand portion of the screen, and you want to select your name by clicking on the drop down menu and go to Account. Now inside of here, we'll have our first name, our last name. We can provide some additional contact information here. Email and phone number. I'll click the Update button. You'll notice that gets updated over here. Okay, then we've got a number of different tabs that you'll see going horizontally across the top of the screen. So on the Machine Alerts tab, I'm going to go ahead and turn this feature on. And this is going to give me a way that I can subscribe to specific machines that are part of the laboratory that I'm assigned to. And in this case, it is a new demo lab. And what I want to do is provide an email address that I will receive these machine alert communications on. Next, I want to select which machines I would like. You'll notice there are 3 machines here that exist inside of the laboratory that I've been assigned to by the system administrator. So I'm going to click the Add All button and subscribe to all of these machines. Then I can pick out specific times that I would want to receive these alerts. So for example, if I have tests that run on the weekend and it's very important to me to know if a machine faults or the test stops running for some specific reason, I may be interested to sign up for 24/7 on the weekends. So in this case, I could select Sunday from 12 a.m. to 11:59 p.m. Add this. I have a machine alert schedule that's been created. I could do the same thing for Saturday. And let's just say maybe Friday after 5 o'clock p.m. may be of specific interest after I've left the building. So now I've kind of gotten Friday after work all the way up through the end of the day, Sunday, if there's a machine alert, that will be emailed to the email address that I supply here.
Now at this point, I need to click the update button to provide my email address here. Once I've done that, these settings will all have been saved.
So next, let's go to the notification settings. And if I go to the notification settings here, I've got a bunch of different options that I can select from. And it's important to note the difference between alerts and notifications. So the alerts that we just set up are going to be emailed, and your specific installation of LabLINK at a server level needs to have that configured such that LabLINK can send emails. Notifications are handled inside of LabLINK. So a notification as I log into LabLINK would show up here at the top of the screen under the notification bell. So as you'll notice, there's lots of options that we can pick from here, from whether test requests are assigned to you, maintenance is needed on a machine. If you're a service technician, that would be important to subscribe to, as well as tasks. So we schedule against tasks, and if a task is assigned to you or a machine starts a task that is assigned to you, you can be provided notification inside of LabLINK for that. Now, since I chose the test request assigned to me is updated to a new request state, I need to select the request state that I would like to receive a notification on. So, for example, if a new test request that is assigned to me gets scheduled and is now on our active equipment schedule, I would want to be made aware of that. Now, it is possible to select multiple different request states. So I'll pick a couple here. You'll notice that as I'm doing that, my notifications window over here, inside of this drop-down, these are being added. You can also remove them from here quite easily if needed. Okay, so now I click update. We'll notice that I got a notification there that those have been saved. Do the same thing here. Now to show some of the other account settings, we have security. So this is self-explanatory. To change your password, you can do this here directly at a user level. Then we have a preferred language. So we do have different languages that are options here. You'll notice that the language here has changed. As well as we can pick our time and date format. In our advanced options, we have the opportunity to change some color options, as you see here, some print options. The print option keeps sections on a single page if possible. This has to do with the test request. So sections are a component of test requests that we'll discuss in a later video. And then there are your table copy options as well. So if you're copying data outside of LabLINK, there are different formats that this can be done in. So at this point, I've paused the video, I've created a couple of test requests, and I've advanced their test request states to illustrate how the notification system works. And as I've logged back into LabLINK here, we see that the notification bell has a 2 next to it. So if I click on this, I'm now going to see each of my notification messages. So I'm going to click on the first one here. This shows that a test request was assigned to me. And then 36 minutes ago there was another one that was created and it awaits activation. So this is how the notifications work. Inside of your account tab, you can also search for notifications within a certain range of time, and it will provide any notifications that were given to you. So I'm going to mark these as red. So it's a very useful tool inside of LabLINK to be able to utilize this to your benefit. Thank you for your time. This concludes our new user registration and account setup demonstration video.